shouldn't be in there. God damn it. Found my phone. Now let's see. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, I just left the hair store. I went to QT. After I left the hair store, CUH and CYH is different things, but when I change my hair or buy a wig, the law puts CYH. That means change your hair. They be doing that to make it look like I'm following their tags. So if their tag has something evil on it, it looks like you're doing what we said. But I noticed that they got a Range Rover. And I wasn't going to say anything about this because I was saving it. But because I always save me a piece of really, really, really good evidence to just knock everything over, you know. But they switched dealerships. I wasn't going to say anything about that. That's a big piece of the puzzle. They switched dealerships. So let's say at Toyota dealership, they swap and have used that same agent to be at a Range Rover dealership. So, and use, because you don't know what bank they use to finance any of these vehicles that they have staged as mine. That's the punchline. So that's a major plus. It definitely, I built it, but I didn't build it. I didn't build it all the way out. I just left it there so that they could see it. Just know that I know that you swap dealerships. And it links to a man named Michael. There we go. Beans. They swapped dealerships with a Range Rover. And had the Range Rover at 2488 Judson Avenue. Welcome to Atlanta. I just saw Marta again. So basically, y'all instead of y'all doing something for the community, y'all just pay people to ride around in vans. Okay. Okay. If it works for y'all. All right, let me run here and get me some wipes. Let's see. Thank you. Wait. Take that, stop. Did that say 13.95? That's what it said.
So you asked for cash back?
No,
Yeah, you pressed two.
I didn't.
Kimberly.
And it still would have been 12 something, not 13.95.
She pressed $10.
Yeah, you get cash back.
You do your cash back.
Ma'am, that's not even my total. My total was $2 and something. It
And it
came.
charges $1.25 to get cash back.
I'm telling you, it didn't ask me nothing. But okay,
We can't do nothing from this side.
it's no way you can avoid it. I don't want the $10.
We can't avoid it.
Just give me 10 ones, please.
Come on.
I'm telling you, it didn't ask me nothing on this side.
I mean, we can't do nothing from this side. It's nothing to press.
There you go, sir. $2.78. 8, 9, and 10. $10.
I just came out of Dollar Tree. As much as I go in Dollar Tree, the lady gone give me $10. My total came up to $13.95, so I could match with somebody else. I didn't ring up $10, ma'am, and my card don't ever go through the full authentication stage, just like it didn't go through the authentication stage where I was today at QT. It don't do nothing. Soon as when I swipe, as I'm swiping, it say completed. So you already know it's swapped to the account number at QT. So when I go in there to get the stuff, they change my total. They tell the people at whoever is ringing up or I'm swapping with at Dollar Tree, they tell them what total, like going there, she got 10 items, get 10. She got 2, whatever, but apparently they had already went there earlier today. So they did it as $13.95. I didn't get nothing in there for $13.95. I bought 2 items, but to swap my receipt with whoever else, they made it come up $13.95. So I was upset because I don't want no cash back. I don't do cash back, because when you do cash back, all they need is that one time to swap that same hand gesture and motion with somebody else in a whole nother place. I don't ever get cash back because I don't ever like to spend the cash that the law give me. If I do, I'm coming over here and spend it where I done tore up this area already. So I don't care. I ain't gonna take it to nowhere new and spend it. But I don't like the cash. I don't want cash. I don't really like to spend it. So she was like, well, it's giving you cash back. I didn't ask for cash back. So I really don't even want to make the artificial words for the scenario, because artificial intelligence works by you feeding it words. And the more you feed it words, the more you train it, the more it can do in an operation like this. So, not worried about it. I told her to give me $10 and $1 bills. I don't want your cash. I don't, because Dollar Tree is all things from employment to daily pay to teenagers to Cash App to employment fraud. Is everything in that one little hub, and they guaranteed to poison me every time I go there. I went in there and they had 1 bottle of the body gel that I like to get. I bet you it stayed right there. You get it if you want to. They put all kind of medicine in that junk. I left it right down the counter. So I don't get nothing. I stopped really fooling with them like that. But I was upset about it, but I wasn't upset about it because every time I go in Dollar Tree, expect poison, expect children to be in there, expect teenagers, expect somebody to be working, expect your handicapped person in there, expect your walkers, your crutches, your any disability in there, expect your employment and your bank account that's linked to that to be in there, and expect for the phone to have an indication while you're in there. Expect any time you go into any Dollar Tree, that's universal. That could be on this side of town or the white people side of town. It don't matter which side you go on. That's happening at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is all things federal. Okay, let me hurry up and get out from over here. Because this is, just because I don't live on Bethesda Road no more, doesn't mean they're not working. So those cards and those devices, this is a free, almost like a free play with me getting to be over here today. Near them while I don't live there. So they can easily come out, swap, and go back in and be at different locations and go back in. Because the law is at Kroger. Are they at J Buffalo? Maybe. They at Kroger, they here, they at Dollar Tree, they at Beauty Master, they at Value Village. They might be over there at the tire place, because lately they like tires. I don't know why. They definitely at Walmart, spending food stamps. And what's today? The 25th? They're going to be spending disability on the 28th. So, that's why they said 25th, 26th is Monday, 26th is Monday, 27th is Tuesday. Told you. Disability gonna drop the 28th. That's why they said change your payday, put it on this card. They gonna get money Wednesday. Told you. I know them paydays by heart, by what they gonna do, by what these scouts be saying. Disability gonna drop Wednesday on the 28th, and that's gonna be in line with a payday. That's what they gonna do. Yep, the 28th on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, it's going to be a lot of, let me see, and I work Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of activity on that day. And that's probably why they got me working a double shift that day, because they're going to have a lot of activity. That means I need to make sure I lock up my phone, and I might have to do something else, do something creative, because they're going to be busy on Wednesday. Dope moving days, and disability days, and staging days. Wednesday, end of the month. I don't know what I'm going to do that day. I have a lot of prayer. My anxiety gonna be, that's gonna be hard to go that many days. That 2 days in a row with my phone in the car for that many hours. That's gonna be hard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to break the rule and take my phone to work. Keep it in my fanny pack. Nope. They'll turn it on and make it ring so that I get fired. They will do that. They will do that. So I don't know what I would do. I will cross that bridge when I get to it, but I will have to figure out something to do Tuesday and Wednesday when I gotta go to work without my phone, because they are gonna come get this car and drive it, or they're gonna put the duplicate in rotation with mine and come get my phone. But they coming in this car Tuesday and Wednesday. They're not gonna let it be parked for 12 hours and not do nothing with it. They're not gonna do that. They ain't never did that. In 21 years, they ain't picked today of this month to get ethical. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to put up my notebooks, because they will swap them out and be editing my notes. So I don't know what I'm gonna do Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm just gonna pray and ask God to help me figure it out. That kind of make me feel a little depressed, trying to figure out how to get around law enforcement and their crookedity. because you can't stop them from doing that. The more you try to stop them, the more they think it's a game, literally, and they'll keep doing it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But that's why they got them days back to back like that. The law playing my schedule, not the job. So Tuesday and Wednesday, and the days that you coming back and forth over there on the weekend, you running drugs. And I bet that's why it's not that far from McDonough where they staging at. That's the next location. And they stage in, let me see, McDonough, Stockbridge, and that little old lady home over there. Okay, now take that part that I just said and go back over there to the Hasto, and you can link all of your personalities. Gonna be right there in a line at the Hasto. Every wig that they got in rotation, go check Beauty Exchange every week, and you're gonna see the law. The gray wig that they had, I hated that I tried that on. That's that wig that lady got on over there on Platte Road and on Grant Road. That's taking care of the grandson. That's using Gwanda's narrative over here on Grant Road. They're gonna martyr again. So you take that wig, which I tried on. You should have never tried it on. I should have never tried it on. All they need to do is to see it. They're gonna make it from there. She got the wig. That's the lady's wig on Platte Road. The Afro wig is Joy. They already say you're dead. So Joy is that. Gwanda got it on. She mentioned it in her narrative the other day. Gwanda got on the Afro wig. They put the Afro wig right over there. That's 2. The little stringy curly wig. That's about 3 or 4 different people in rotation right now. What else wig they got? The little braided wig. Every wig over there in that row is the law enforcement. All I have to do is go in there and look. All right, this her, this her, this her, this her, this her. That's it. They all in rotation. Once you see them, then you know. And so that's the way that works. So they got my email today, my other email, they got that in use today with my phone. So that's why Corey called. Now, that phone is Cash App, it's Chase Bank, and it is Fifth Third Bank. So Corey calls in association with Gwanda's transfers. They put those 2 together. So anytime the law allows me to talk to AI Corey, that's Gwanda on the line, that is the law on the line, that phone number is going to a different person calling from a prison system. Because I said today, why would the law be letting Corey call me? He's not. I thought about it. How you have to break all of their plots down to the simplest form and get the most evil out of each plot. So what is the most you could build that out to with Corey's phone? That ain't gonna be Corey's phone. Why else would they put a bank number at the end of it? That ain't gonna be his phone. That's gonna go to some type of interlink or a exchange of funds going from one account or one bank to another, and it's going to link to a mail. It's not going to link to him. It's not. It wouldn't make no sense to take the cheaper way out when they can make a lot more federal charges out of it if they did it my way. And if I could think of it, they did it. They did it. So anytime he calls, the line is blended, it's blurred, and it's a payment attached to it. And I'm about sick of them because all of this junk is boring. All right, so let's see. I'm checking my account because if they change the number, then they add it. Then did they put 770-256-0471? That's the number that went to the tablet. They put the A16 back on my account again, and I took it off because I don't have it anymore. So every device that is on here to verify is the devices that the law has in use. The iPhones are not going to be on here because those are blended SIM cards from a different date and time. I won't see those. So let's see. I'm gonna get ready to take myself a little nap because I have been talking about them too much today, and I haven't really prayed like I should, and I'm not gonna let them get that much glory out of my life. I spend too much time talking about them and no time trying to do anything to enjoy my life in whatever way I can. And you would think because I didn't want to be over here while I was over here, you would think now that I got a car I wouldn't be anywhere near here. But because I had cash to spend and I needed gas, I'm going to go back to the garbage where they created it at. I'm not going to spread nothing around town for them. Unless it's a town I already done built. I ain't going nowhere new. But I have noticed that lately, a lot of young people, they crowding that out. But I don't ever be worried about pedophiles, them setting me up as R. Kelly like they said. I don't ever be worried about that. That's the easiest thing to beat, and I don't think they're going to give me that. They want to give me something hard. And it's nothing hard because nothing is too hard for God. And it's nothing hard with me because all of their garbage go back to a phone. So it doesn't, there's nothing they can do, no crime they can put on me that I can't beat because they all go back to a phone. Even if they were to do murder, it would still come with a phone. Still come with some type of external variable that's not going to be true. That's going to be an artificial intelligence swap. So I don't care about it. And they did tell me that in April of 2022.